Sometimes I sit here and wonder, why should we live and then die? Whoa. Sometimes I sit here and wonder, why do the babies cry? Yeah. Sometimes I sit here and wonder, how could we love and then hate? Yeah, yeah. Oh, let me tell you now, na 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 na. Oh, tell it to them now, na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let me tell you now, na 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 na. The positive vibes are flow, wagga wagga. It goes through my dog and brains. The positive vibes are flow, wagga wagga. It goes through my dog and brains. Righteousness shall cover the earth. Darkness shall run away. Righteousness shall cover the earth. Darkness shall run away.
I am the optimist and strong in physical endurance and mental stability and spiritual grace, cause I am confident in the victory of good over evil. Before the race even start, the victories I won. Full confidence in the Most High Jah, Rastafari, Iqulah Selector the first. Cha-cha.
I'm gonna fear them, I'm gonna fear them, I'm gonna fear them. Because a Rasta never run. We never run. For I. To the devil we don't pray. For I. To the devil we don't pray.
Yeah man, give thanks and Jah praise. And right now I love it very much because we have the honor and the vibration and Jah love every time to have the original Iqulah Rastafari, original Rastaman, straight up from Santa and Jamaica in the studio of the Raspect studio. So the first thing I'm going to ask you, Iqulah, if you want to big up the massive and present yourself and say a word about Iqulah Rastafari.
Hail the Most High Jah. Well, Iqulah, the I is for integrity, the Q is for quality, the U for unity, the L for love, A for Africa, and H is home. So with the integrity, you establish the quality, and the quality is unity, and unity is love, and love is Africa, and Africa is home. Hail His Majesty, Iqulah Rastafari, live from St. Ann, Jamaica. Jah Rastafari.
The mission. The mission. Stronger, me stronger, stronger than before. No Eden can conquer, the lion and rule is strong. All questions answered, negatives been conquered. Lions and lambs been honored. I'm on a mission for my father. What da 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 da? Whoa. What da 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 da? Whoa. What da 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 da? Whoa. What da 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 da? Whoa.
Yes, Fireball. Well, I tell you, you see the fullness of His Majesty. When His Imperial Majesty came to Jamaica in 1966, it's a great honor. Blessed are they that behold the King of Kings. And it's so happened that I was up in the mountains, see it. And right now, most people see His Majesty in a Kingston city. But I was up in the mountains, and it so happened that I man hear some horn a blow, a whole horn a blow, and then now I say, wait, what go on? And then my mother said to me, say, well, the Rasta God is coming, and he'll be in Montpellier. So I say, what? So I man run out of the house as a youth and run go to the train station. And when I man see the King of Kings, when the train pull up at the train station and the door open, a gush of wind just start blow off the policemen them hat and start blow and dust up the whole place. And fire, I tell you, I say, when them spread out the red carpet and His Majesty put out him left foot, the wind start blow, and when I observe as a youth, I sight Rastafari, I was walking in mid-air. Rastafari, I wasn't walking on the carpet. So when I see that as a youth, I run forward to my mother, and my mother say I come, and my mother say, boy, what wrong with you? And I say, Mama, let me tell you something. I see something today, the Rasta God is a magician. And my mother say, what you see? And I say, when the Rasta man step out of the train, Mama, A gush of wind start blew and start blow down everything. And my mom said to I, well son, the prophecy says, whenever you see God, the whirlwind shall be at his feet. Jah Rastafari. So from them I know say I have to live. I Selassie, I live it. Full power, Rastafari, blessed.
What da 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 da. Whoa. What da 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 da. Whoa. What da 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 da. Whoa. Stronger. Nalinga. Stronger. Not later, stronger, no linger.
Yeah man, from my youth, I born come see my father with a sound system, you know. And the name of the sound system was President. Yeah, so I grew up musically around my father, and my mother was a musician. Yeah, my mother was a perfect musician. She played the piano, and she played the mouth organ, and she played all these kind of instruments. So I grew up within the music, but I man gravitate to the drums because of the Naya Bingy vibes, you know, see it? So I man start play the harps and play the harps from them time. So that's how the music come out of I. Give thanks, my brother, Rastafari.
Whenceforth, my strength, come and I say, I will sing praises unto the King of Kings. Let him be praised by his name, Rastafari. Hey!
Yes, I tell you something, you know, the Rasta philosophy, you know. Originally, all my original brethren where I grew up with, like I like Vision, see it? Vision and bass, you know. Yeah man, Iqulah as a trumpeter, original handsman who arrange everything, you know, see it? And then I come together, man, and decide, so okay, we want to establish this music and stay on the road. Until this day, from them time until this time, Iqulah, I like Vision is still a part of the Gideon family. I maintain the principle there, you know. So that's how the music developed, man. And Sister Judy Moat even come hold some harmony. Sister Master Griffiths come hold some harmony. Because after Bob passed away, them sides say, well, I want to hold certain currents, so them come in and give us strength. And even Banzanai, Donovan, see, come give us strength, said we. So the whole family, man, the family business was coming in a fullness. Rastafari.
Yeah, man, you talk about Banzanai, Donovan Banzanai, but that is Jack Ruby production and thing. Do in them time you was going to Jack Ruby's sound, and do you meet Jack Ruby and go in studio and like this?
Jack Ruby is my brethren, my personal brethren, man, because I used to play enough football and Jack used to love the football, you know. So anywhere I play ball, Jack always come sit at the sideline and watch. And after the match, he always take up in him car and just drive, you know, see it. So Jack Ruby is a part of the family, said we. That's whole musical foundation. Even John Lewis as an ex-brethren again from the same vibes, you know. Mikey American, all them brethren there, said we, you know. It's a part of the Ruby thing. Bobby Culture, Brigadier Jerry, Joseph Wheels, all them man the pass through Jack Ruby turf. Blessed Rastafari.
Banzanai, Banzanai, Banzanai. Banzanai. Yes, I am my own soldier. And I don't bow down to Satan's order, man, my own soldier. I'm on this mission, it will be for my master, man, my own soldier.
Yes, it's a blessing, you know. You see this place now in St. Anne's Bay. Yeah, we call it Rastafari Undernet Center. Rastafari Undernet Center means Rastafari Unity. This is a place where all mansions of races can congregate. It open to all houses of races. Yeah, man, it's a place now. You see, the particular piece of land there is a piece of land where I used to run up and down as a little youth. You know? Yeah, because the whole property now, you have civil and have Windsor. I know that civil represents Spain and Windsor represents England. That property there right now, that is a whole colonial property there. And then now it was them earmark it now for say, well, all right, them is prime location. Certain people can't get them land there. Yeah, but it's so up that through the powers of the Most High, I go up on the road and make some papers and buy the piece of land, you know. Yeah, and decide to put up a Rasta Center because it's a landmark. And I know say, well, right now because see, you know, the history between Spain and the history between England. Because a man must realize, say, you know, unite the children. Because Henry VIII have several wives. And one of him wife, Catherine of Aragon, and Philip II from Spain, his brother and sister. And then now Spain colonialized Jamaica in them time there and call it Civil. See? And Civil Center is known as the first capital of the New World. See? And after Civil, them hand it over now to England, which is Windsor. See? So the two are joining property. And it so happened that through the powers of the Most High, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey rise out of the same area. See? Robert Nesta Marley rise from the same parish, St. Anne. Even Burning Spear rise from the same area. See? And the symbol is there to show that, see? Haile Selassie is might and power of the Holy Trinity. We have the symbol of the fire water. Tell them about it, Asha, so you come witness it. See? Let's say.
Yeah, man. The man talk about the fire water. I was there and it's truth. The fire on the water, over the water, and it's water and fire together, and it's beautiful, and that is the reality of life, and we love it very much. So when we talk about the music, after the Iqulah Rasta Philosophy album, I know you and the music family, you come in Europe, that is the early 90s, and you set up in Switzerland and start to promote, and you was working on the second album by the name of Iqulah, The Mission, and after comes some live. If you can talk the studio and the vibe, and especially the Europe vibe when you was living here in the early 90s.
Yes, blessed. Well, I want to tell you, I say, you know, see Bongo Asha now, seeing the one who roll up Raspect Radio. It was an original bridge amongst I and I when I arrived here in Switzerland. Yes, in the early 90s there. And he was even a promoter who keep a show with I and I in 1992 in Geneva. Seeing? And right now, I show there, I say, the family grew because I and I used to live in a Bern, and I used to live in a Beale, seeing? And we build our vibes, and we stay in Switzerland. Them time, you know, the culture music, the Rasta culture music wasn't playing. I and I was the only group who come out in Europe, 14 of I and I come out here in Europe and base in Switzerland and start to move around to make the people hear the real Rasta current, seeing? And I build the vibes, and on the road I build this album called The Mission, seeing? And The Mission stand up with sounds like King Jaja and all them tune there. Yes, Asha, Rastafari.
Rastafari, the Almighty. Woy, chichi woy. Hi, hi, hi. Woy, chichi woy. Hi, hi. Dignity, woy. Integrity, woy. Dignity, woy. Integrity. King Jaja want me fall down. Come from Ethiopia. Kete down Babylon. With the Rasta revival. Hi, King Jaja want me fall down. Come from Ethiopia. Kete down Babylon. With the Rasta revival. Hi, we must be members of a brand new race, you would. And we know allegiance, not to nations, would, but to the global community. We must live as one, highlighting and chanting Rastafari song, you would, you would. Hey, 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 you would, you would. Me father come from Ethiopia, get it down Babylon with the Rasta revival. Hi.
Yes, family, it's a joy and a blessing, you know, when I set my foot on Africa side with the family, you know, and it was a glorious vibe because I performed in Ethiopia, and it was in Mascal Square, and it was 80,000 people come out to see the presentation, and it was so royal, and you know, when I was on the plane, you know, coming forward from Ethiopia, you know what the pilot said? The pilot called me and he said, Iqulah, the seed that you have sown here in Ethiopia, generations and generations shall come after and water the seed, because it was a strong message. Because at the time, no one could have walked around and call Haile Selassie name in Ethiopia, you know, because of the whole aggression of the whole dictatorship that was happening there. And I go there and maintain the principle of His Majesty. Because I can remember, you know, when I was at the hotel, you know, seeing some ethnic group leaders come and said, "Oh, you dare come all the way from Jamaica, want to tell us about Haile Selassie?" I said to him, "You know what is your problem?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Your nose." And he said, "What you talking about my nose?" I said, "Your nose is the closest thing to your eye, but it's the hardest thing to see." And he just take off his glasses and look on the nose and him said, Iqulah is right. Maybe it takes these Jamaicans to teach us about Haile Selassie, Rastafari. And I then leave Ethiopia, and I perform in Rwanda, seeing also, and I perform in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, all over, and I do some great work in Africa, man. So I give thanks and praises, you know, so well, all right, and I sow good seed. Blessed Rastafari.
Yeah, man. And in the 2000, early 2000, come the CD Iqulah Rastafari Forever. And if you can talk about this CD, some featuring with the Marley family and some big sound like Ethiopia Land, and especially the one Love Him. This sound are beautiful. If you can talk about this album.
Well, I tell you something, you know. Yes, this album is a great album that come up, you know, through the powers of the Most High, inspiration totally from His Majesty. Yeah, because right now it's like I and I just come together and decide, well, all right, we'll spend some time and build something very special, you know. And, you know, I even call Stephen Marley, you know, seeing Raga, you know, and I said to Raga, say, Raga, you know, say I have an inspiration for your song. Originally from Bakawal days, you know, and Raga said twice, say, yeah, man, come in, man, and I, man, go up in the studio and Juna Gang hear the tune, man, and say, well, Jah, no, we have to come together and do this one, I see. And, you know, it has say, if Baal Taylor Rasta, tell I, who am I? Rastafari. So, you know, the song is a very strong song. And right now, this album, Ethiopia Land, that's pure inspiration, a little bit revolution, change, who am I? Rastafari Forever is a special track. Love Him, Survive, and Abaye. Abaye is a very special one also. So give thanks and praises, this manifold, you know. And I give thanks. Blessed love. Haile Selassie first.
His Majesty. Tinastelen, yes, Allah judge. His Majesty, Church, Rest, give a little love, give some love, give Jalo. Oh, yes. Strength to the Almighty. I give all my life to a Baba Denai. The only one for I and I is a Rasta for I. I give all my love to His Majesty. I give all my strength to the Almighty. And I is a Rasta for I. Oh, Jah, His Majesty, His Majesty, strength to the Almighty. Just give all your life to a Baba tonight. Not I, only Jah Rastafari. Give all your love to His Majesty. Give all your strength to the Almighty. Just give all your life to a Baba tonight. Not I, only Jah Rastafari. Oh Jah, His Majesty. A Baba tonight. His Majesty. I said the perilous Iqulah is at hand. Ye not after lust of flesh, nor lust of vanities, for there is no righteousness in those ways in life. Seek ye the kingdom of Rastafari first, and all things shall be added. Iqulah Selector first. I am the optimist and strong, physical endurance and mental stability, and spiritual grace. Oh, Jah.
Yeah, man, give thanks and Jah praise. And that is Iqulah. And him have an album live in Switzerland that released in the 90s. And that is we talk about Iqulah, Rasta philosophy, mission, forever. And right now, Iqulah, I want to talk about the coming up album because I was sit up with Iqulah like it's like now like half hour ago I would say, and he make me listen the upcoming album that he working in the studio, and he working with some South African artists, he working with some in England some guitar, he working with some original spear. So my brother, if you kind of present and talk about what the people gonna expect soon from Iqulah Rastafari.
Yes, Farai. Yeah, man, it's a great honor again, Fireball, because I tell you, say, the inspirational flow. The name of this album coming up now is Food for Thought. Yeah, Food for Thought, see? And this one is a very special vibe because as the brethren speak about some musicians in South Africa. Yeah, man, you know, we have the Azania family in South Africa. I and I doing some collaboration also, see? And Stephen Wright, yeah, which we call Marley, said we, yeah. Yeah, Stephen Wright, I play some very nice guitar, you know, see it, and I show the ice, man. Original Spear said we, that is Spear, big up, see? Yeah, man. And Milo, the man with the panic track said we, so it's a whole vibration. And then I have to give thanks to the Food for Thought to come up with some very nice tracks, man. Like track like Jailbreaker, yeah man, all them tune, man. Well, you know, Raspect Radio will give you like a touch it one of the day. See? I'll do it not finish yet, but I know coming up. Iqulah Selector the first.
To be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Yeah. Heartbroken men and women end up in a madhouse, then to the poorhouse, then go visit the dead house. Jamrock is a jailhouse, and it full of arms houses. Politicians, them a Mickey Mouse, cause them a protect the slave house. To be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. 500 years of captivity, whips on my back, shackles on my feet. Now commit no crime, and don't cry creep. Jaja, I know I must be free. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, hey, not a heartbreaker. Better to be a jailbreaker, not a heartbreaker. Hey.
We just listened to song Jailbreak and Pure Vibe. If you can talk about a little bit more song in this album and where you're gonna record it and mix it and what the people can expect from this upcoming new album from Iqulah.
Well, as I man say, you know, the album is food for thought, you know. So I leave the people to judge it, you know. See, I not gonna say much about it more and just make sure I make the works come out and then the people can give it the listening ears. I don't have nothing more to say about it. Iqulah Selector the first. Give eyes is my brother. And I man say Raspect Radio. Seeing Jah be merciful unto I and hear I when I call. Every uplifter and I head to be removed out of the dens of dragon, liars, thief, mongers, and sorcerer. Every right side I to give praises forever. And then I have been beaten for a name or language and I'm on culture. Just smite the dragon that seek our life and I dread salvation. Just stand up for our rights, justice against the unjust rulers of Rome and the abomination creators of Babylon. Jews and Gentiles of different races, drive smite the sun by day and the moon by night. Let the ways be dark and slippery. Iqulah Selector, Iqulah Babajana, Kibereli Amlaki Masagani Salama Bata Chenai Tiupeagarija. Rastafari, Raspect Radio, Asha, Iqulah Selector the first. Give thanks, my brother. Iqulah.